Hi, today I want to talk to you about the eligible expenses for the 300,000 homeless provider and per diem case management grant that's currently available from the Department of Veteran Affairs. So the grant due date is May the 4th, 2023, and eligible applicants can request up to 300,000 over the course of 2 years. So you may be wondering, what are the eligible expenses that you can spend this $300,000 on? So it is to hire a case manager to work with homeless veterans and transition them into permanent housing. So this $300,000 over the course of 2 years pays for the annual salary of the case manager that is hired. So you can hire one FTE, full-time equivalent case manager, or you could even do a job share situation. So you could have two part-time case managers as long as the total hours worked per week is 40 hours per week. So especially if you have multiple locations and you would like to have one case manager at this location and the other case manager at another location, you could have one case manager work 20 hours a week and the other case manager work the other 20 hours per week. So this grant will pay the annual salary and fringe benefits of the case manager. Other things that are eligible for this grant will allow you to pay for anything that the case manager will need to perform his or her duties under the case management role. So the case manager may need office equipment. Actually, the case manager will need an office, so you could actually rent an office. So rental expense is an eligible expense, and so the case manager will have an office, and the office will need to be outfitted with furniture, so you can pay for office furniture for the case manager. Also, the case manager will need equipment such as a computer, a laptop, phone, and supplies, a cell phone, folders, paper, pen, all these things that are essential to run an office successfully. So these items are eligible expenses for this grant. Also, this grant, you can provide up to $500 of non-cash assistance to each veteran that you serve. So the average caseload of the case manager will be approximately 32 veterans per year, because the case manager should have an average caseload of 16 veterans per month, and each veteran you can provide them with case management up to 6 months. So if you capitalize on those maximums, or I should say if you capitalize on the minimum needed for the homeless veteran, which is 16 per month, and the maximum amount of time that you can serve them, which is up to 6 months, then it's about 32 veterans per year. So the veteran, you can provide them with up to $500 worth of assistance. So assistance would include anything that they're needing to purchase so that they can transition from homelessness into the permanent housing. So it could be providing application fees, paying for an application fee on their behalf, paying for pots and pans and bedding so that they can transition with ease into their permanent housing units. If they're going to school or trying to get employment, you can pay for an exam fee, an application fee, a license fee, transportation bus pass or a train pass or something like that, so that they can move around. So this is going to be really essential for you to provide that non-cash assistance where you can pay for a bus pass or a train pass or pay for an application fee for them. So you will not physically give them $500, but you will accommodate expenses that they will have so that they can transition a bit more with ease from homelessness or from at risk for homelessness into these permanent housing units that you're going to locate for them and help them to transition into. This grant will also allow you to pay for the HMIS, Homeless Management Information Systems, access fee, so that the case manager can update this tracking software in real time with the veterans that he or she is serving and has in their caseload. You can also pay for incidental costs like masks and sanitary hand sanitizers and those types of things. You can also pay for professional development training and courses and classes that the case manager will need so that they're more informed about what is going on with the homeless population, and especially the homeless veteran population, and be more informed about all the benefits and all the services and all the programs that are available to these veterans, so that the case manager can link the veteran to these supportive services in the community to ensure that these veterans are placed in the best position for success. So these are some of the basics of what you would be able to spend the $300,000 on over the course of 2 years. So I highly encourage you, if you're the whole housing provider in your area, if you are a public housing authority and you would like to serve the veterans, this grant is available, and it's great for you to hire a designated staff person to work with the veterans and help them to transition from homelessness, get the veterans off the street, or get them out of a position where they're at risk to be homeless and on the street, and get them into permanent housing, into safe and secure permanent housing that they deserve.